CoolSculpting by Zeltique is the latest, non-invasive procedure to freeze and eliminate unwanted fat. Take a look inside Aesthetic Enhancements Plastic Surgery as board-certified plastic surgeon Dr. Armando Soto and some of our own employees who took advantage of this new and exciting treatment tell all about CoolSculpting by Zeltique. A complimentary consultation with Dr. Soto is required prior to any treatment here at Aesthetic Enhancements Plastic Surgery, but you may be wondering if CoolSculpting is right for you. Listen as Dr. Soto describes the ideal candidate for CoolSculpting.
CoolSculpting is a great option for patients who either don't have enough fat that they need liposuction or a tummy tuck, or maybe they would be a good candidate for liposuction, but they are hesitant to undergo surgery or don't have the financial resources to undergo surgery. Sarah's an excellent candidate because she doesn't have a large amount of fat. It's really just small pocket problem areas that bother her, and that's perfect for Zeltique. It's easy. She comes into the office, she watches TV, watches a movie, reads a book. She's here for an hour or two, and about a month to 6 weeks later, her fat is gone permanently.
So you may wonder, how does it work? Well, CoolSculpting uses a cooling method known as cryolipolysis to target and eliminate fat cells without damaging the surrounding tissue. To get a better understanding, Dr. Soto explains exactly how the treatment works.
You attach the device to these areas of fat, and the device over the space of an hour cools the fatty tissue under the skin to just the right temperature where the fat cells will die, but nothing bad happens to the skin, the blood vessels, the nerves, or the muscle. And so those dead fat cells are then eliminated by the body over the next month, and you have a slimmer, trimmer silhouette.
See for yourself how CoolSculpting works with Gia's live procedure.
Okay, so here we are with Gia. She's our second Central Florida CoolSculpting by Zeltique procedure patient. You can tell from Gia's apparel she works for me as well. Gia had a little pooch of excess fat in the lower part of her central abdomen that she wasn't happy with and wasn't able to get rid of on her own with diet and vigorous exercise. So she's a perfect candidate for CoolSculpting by Zeltique. We're about 15 minutes into her procedure now. As you can see, the CoolSculpting applicator is sitting on her belly over the area where she had the excess fat that she didn't like. And what it does is it actually suctions up her tissues into the CoolSculpting applicator. So her skin and the excess fatty tissue is kind of sucked up into this area here, and then it's cooled between these two paddles to the right temperature at which the fat cells will die and never come back.
Many people think that all plastic surgery requires some pain, but with CoolSculpting it's a different story. Let's see how our patient Sarah feels during her CoolSculpting by Zeltique treatment.
So Sarah is now more than a half hour into her first cycle with CoolSculpting by Zeltique. How does it feel, Sarah?
Comfortable. It's not as uncomfortable as I had expected. I feel the suction, but there's virtually no pain.
Excellent. Yeah, typically patients get numb after a few minutes of application of the cold, and then the remainder of the hour is very comfortable. In a little bit, we'll be taking it off of Sarah's right side and applying it to her left side.
Here's what Sarah and Gia have to say looking back on their CoolSculpting experience.
I was so amazed at how easy the treatment was.
Did it hurt at all?
No, the initial application, it was a little cool, and then it went numb, and when they took it off, it was a little tender, but within a half hour, I was back to normal.
So there was no downtime?
No, I was so surprised. I went home and resumed normal daily activities and kept thinking to myself, it's just amazing that 2 to 3 hours earlier, I had a procedure done to freeze my fat.
So you would definitely get it done again then?
Absolutely.
Treatment was definitely cool, but it wasn't discomfort. It actually was fairly simple. And how long did the procedure last? The procedure lasted 1 hour, and it only lasted an hour because I only had that one, annoying fat that was right underneath my belly button, so I had one specific treatment to do. And how did your tummy feel afterwards?
After, there was no discomfort whatsoever. I mean, the next day I was in spin class and I was back to normal.
And how do you feel now, 2 weeks later? 2 weeks later, it's like if it never even happened. There's no discomfort at all.
Take a moment to look at our CoolSculpting results in our photo gallery. After treatment, you may start to see results within as little as 3 weeks, but you will experience full results within 6 to 8 weeks. This gives your body just enough time to flush out the dead fat cells permanently. Soon enough, your jeans will fit looser and everyone will want to know what you did to look and feel so great. For more information on CoolSculpting by Zeltiq and to schedule your complimentary consultation, feel free to give us a call at 407-218-4550 or visit our website at drarmandosoto.com.